Ayo, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. So, this video is about the 1936 presidential election between FDR and Alf Landon, specifically about the state of South Carolina, where FDR got 98.5% of the vote. Yes, that is real. I'll show you the numbers here in a minute, but this is wild. He got over 98% of the vote in this state. This is crazy. This is wild. All right, so diving into it. 1936 election is between FDR, Alf Landon. Context: 1932 election, FDR versus Herbert Hoover. In response, Herbert Hoover was president. Elected 1928, sworn in 1929, stock market crash, FDR landslide in 32, FDR gargantuan, colossal, almost otherworldly landslide in 1936. The only states he did not win were Vermont and Maine, which is ironic because Vermont and Maine never voted for FDR. No matter how many landslides he had, they just never voted for him. So it was FDR, John Nance Garner. FDR had 3 vice presidents. Garner ultimately was his first. Wallace was his second. And Truman was his third. Republican nominees, we got Alf Landon and Frank Knox for vice president. The publisher of the Chicago Daily News. That's wild. Why would you have a newspaper publisher as your VP pick? You could have had, senators. You could have had former president, former vice president, other senators. But you chose. That's just wild. To me, that's wild. All right. Polling, campaign, we're not too worried about that. All right, let's look at the results. It was, here in the South, FDR went nuts. Look at Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Panhandle, Florida, Georgia. South Carolina is what we're going to talk about here in a minute, but also did really well in North Carolina, Virginia, did really well out west. Once you get into the Midwest, Northeast, New England, Landon did pretty well. But if you look at this section down here, FDR went crazy. Yeah. Alright, we got the votes. We got the popular vote was about 60 to about 40-ish. Well, 36 and a half. So, basically 60-40, roughly. Geography, by county. But we're going to do results by state. Now, if we look at South Carolina, Mississippi got 97. I could probably make a video just about that as well, because that was 157,000 to 4,000. But South Carolina had 113,791 votes for FDR, 1,646 for Landon. This is wild. This is crazy. 98.57% of the vote. That's crazy. This map is just all 90 to 100% blue. 1,646 imagine this. Out of 115,000 people that could vote, only roughly 1,600 actually voted for you. That's crazy. That's wild. Results by county. Let's see if we can get into it. Okay. Okay, that's crazy. Horry County, 2,927 to 0. Lancaster, 2,631 votes to 0. Edgefield, 1,304 to 1. Barnwell, 2,157 to 2. Calhoun, 821 to 1. What was the best county for him? Charleston. Okay, hold on. Charleston County gave him 417 votes out of 8,400 total cast. Only 3 counties gave him over 100 votes. That's crazy. Spartanburg, Greenville, all these. 98% of the vote, 98.9, 95, 97, 99. The fact that there's a couple counties that he was voted unanimously in is wild to me. This is nuts. 99.92%. This is wild. This is just otherworldly. Look at this. 98.57%. Do you think that would even remotely happen in today's day and age? It's not even possible in today's day and age. The counties and the country as a whole are just too polarized. Imagine that mandate. A mandate of 98.5% from a state. That's wild. That's crazy. He's at the top of his game. 98.5% of the vote in South Carolina in 1936. FDR was on something. I don't know what he was on, but he knew how to win in this state in 1936. I don't know what magic he put on the state, but he did it. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Deuces.